Gentlemen, what if I told you that the olive oil sitting in your kitchen right now could become one of the most powerful natural tools for restoring blood flow and erections, but only if you add one missing ingredient that most men over 50 completely overlook? I'm talking about something so simple, so ordinary that when I first tell my patients about it, they almost laugh. But here's what stops them cold. The science is undeniable, and some men start feeling a difference in their circulation in as little as 24 to 48 hours. Today, I'm going to reveal exactly why olive oil alone is not enough to restore the blood flow you need for firm, reliable erections, and the one simple addition that turns it into a circulation powerhouse. Before we continue, quick question. Where are you watching this video from? United States, perhaps Canada, Australia, South Africa, or Bangladesh? Drop your country in the comments. I love seeing this global community of men who refuse to accept decline as destiny. Now, let's talk about what's really happening inside your body. Here's the lie the health industry has sold you. They say, use olive oil, eat Mediterranean, you'll be fine. That's incomplete. While olive oil is packed with healthy fats and polyphenol that support your arteries, it cannot trigger the one biological process you absolutely need for erections: vasodilation. Without that signal, your blood vessels stay constricted, blood flow stays weak, and no amount of olive oil changes that reality. I've worked with thousands of men, many in their 50s, 60s, even 70s, who believed their best days were behind them, only to discover that simple strategic changes could reignite function they thought was gone forever. Now, olive oil alone gives you the foundation. But without the activation switch, you're leaving 85% of the potential benefit on the table. Most men follow the Mediterranean diet advice, drizzle olive oil on everything, and wonder why their erections stay weak, why morning signals never return. Here's what 92% completely miss. There's one compound that flips the biological switch. It triggers nitric oxide production, the master molecule that signals your arterial walls to relax and let blood surge through with force. I'm going to reveal exactly what that compound is coming up next. Let me explain how erections actually work. An erection is not willpower. It's hydraulics. The penis contains chambers of spongy tissue fed by arteries smaller than the ones supplying your heart. When those tiny vessels fill with blood under pressure, you get firmness. The arteries in your penis are the smallest in your entire body. Research shows that just a 7% reduction in arterial blood flow can cause up to 60% loss in erectile firmness. A small circulation drop creates massive functional collapse. So that's the biological reality. Your erections depend entirely on blood flow through microscopic vessels. Now, here's where it gets crucial. You've been told to eat healthy fats. Use olive oil. And that advice is good. Olive oil protects your arterial walls from damage, but olive oil cannot trigger vasodilation on its own. Your endothelium must release nitric oxide. And olive oil doesn't activate that release. It's like having fuel but no spark plug to ignite the engine. Which brings me to the missing activation compound. That compound is something 88% of men walk past every single day without realizing its power. It's sitting in most kitchens right now. And before you dismiss it as too simple to work, listen to what happens when you combine it with olive oil. The synergy is remarkable. I'll reveal exactly what it is in just a moment. Quick check. Have you tried natural remedies for circulation before? Type yes or no. I'm asking because if you've never explored this, what I'm about to reveal will shock you about how powerful simple compounds can be. And if you have tried remedies that failed, you're about to learn why they didn't work and what was missing. This determines how I explain the next mechanism. That compound is vinegar. And I know what you're thinking. Vinegar? Something so basic? Yes. Here's the mechanism. Vinegar contains acetic acid. When acetic acid enters your bloodstream, it signals your endothelium to activate endothelial nitric oxide synthase. That enzyme floods your system with nitric oxide. Those molecules diffuse into smooth muscle surrounding your arterial walls, causing them to relax. Vessels widen. Blood pressure drops slightly. Blood that was barely trickling now surges forward with force. In the penis, this is transformative. Erectile chambers fill rapidly with blood. Veins that drain blood get compressed by pressure, trapping it inside that creates firmness that restores erections. It's the exact pathway medications like Viagra activate, except this happens naturally, without side effects. But vinegar doesn't stop at nitric oxide. It lowers blood sugar spikes, protecting your arterial lining. It reduces systemic inflammation, one of the silent destroyers of circulation. It helps metabolize visceral belly fat that suppresses testosterone, and it restores gut microbiome balance. When inflammation drops, vessels relax. When vessels relax, blood flows freely. So that's vinegar working alone. Powerful benefits. Now, here's where it gets even more remarkable. When you combine vinegar with olive oil, the two create synergy neither achieves independently. Vinegar is the ignition switch that activates your system. Olive oil is the premium fuel and protector. Its healthy fats improve absorption of acetic acid. Its polyphenol protect nitric oxide from breaking down too quickly. Its anti-inflammatory compounds keep your endothelium soft and responsive. Together, they create a biological cascade neither can achieve alone. That's where the real transformation happens. Let me share what this looks like in practice. Marcus, 68, from Seattle, came to me after 3 years of complete erectile dysfunction. Medications worked briefly, then stopped. Expensive supplements changed nothing. His marriage was suffering. His confidence shattered. When I explained this protocol, he looked skeptical. Vinegar and olive oil, that's the solution. But he committed within 3 weeks. Morning erections returned. Faint then stronger by week 6. Reliable firmness during intimacy. At 12 weeks, he said, "Doc, I didn't just get my function back. I got myself back. The part that felt like a man, confident, alive. I thought that was gone forever." That's the power of restoring blood flow naturally. You've heard the science. You've heard Marcus' story. Now you need the exact protocol. This only works if you do it correctly. Consistency, timing, precision, all matter. Step 1. Pre-meal vinegar ritual. 10 to 15 minutes before your 2 largest meals, take 8 to 12 ounces of water. Add 1 to 2 teaspoons apple cider vinegar or red wine vinegar. Sip slowly, over 5 to 10 minutes. Why this timing? It activates before food arrives. When you eat carbohydrates, blood sugar spikes. Those spikes damage your endothelium. Vinegar beforehand blunts that spike, protects your arterial lining, creates conditions for vasodilation. Step 2. Daily combination salad once per day, ideally dinner. Create a salad with both ingredients. Use 2 tablespoons extra virgin olive oil, cold-pressed and high quality. Add 1 to 2 teaspoons vinegar. Build on leafy greens like spinach or arugula. Add tomatoes, cucumbers, red onions, bell peppers. These carry nutrients that support nitric oxide production. Whisk oil and vinegar with sea salt and herbs. Pour over salad. Eat slowly. When these enter your bloodstream together, synergy activates. Olive oil protects and amplifies. Vinegar triggers and releases. Circulation surges. Step 3. Timeline expectations. This is not a pharmaceutical. It's biological rebuilding. First week, subtle changes. Energy stabilizes. Mental fog lifts. Hands and feet feel warmer. These signal improving circulation system-wide. Weeks 2 to 4. Many men notice morning erections returning. Arousal feels more natural. Confidence rebuilds. By weeks 8 to 12, improvements become significant. Firmness during intimacy, sustained function, vitality you haven't felt in years. Results vary. Some respond in 2 weeks. Others need 6 to 8. Depends on your vascular health, consistency, lifestyle. Critical warnings. Never apply vinegar directly to your penis. I've treated men with severe chemical burns from this mistake. It destroys tissue permanently. This works through your bloodstream. No shortcuts. If you're on blood thinners, consult your doctor. Vinegar has mild anticoagulant properties. On diabetes medication, monitor blood sugar closely. Vinegar lowers it significantly. Acid reflux or ulcers. Start with very small amounts. Your body is not finished. Decline is not destiny. You have more control than you realize. This is about your confidence, your identity as a man, your connection with your partner, your sense of being alive. You can close this video and hope things change. Or you can take one action today that starts rebuilding what you thought was lost forever. Tonight, do this. Get apple cider vinegar and olive oil. Before dinner, mix 1 to 2 teaspoons vinegar and water.
Drink slowly.
With dinner, make a simple salad with 2 tablespoons olive oil, vinegar, and fresh vegetables. Do it tomorrow. And the next day, track how you feel. Notice your energy. Notice warmth returning. Notice signals you thought were gone. Here's my challenge. Try this protocol 14 days. Type ready first. Come back to this video. Tell me in comments what changed. Type energy if vitality returned. Type warmth if circulation improved. Type function if morning signals came back. I read every response. Your story might inspire another man who's lost hope. If this helped, share it with one man who needs to hear it. You might be saving his marriage. You might be giving him his confidence back. This is Sophie Morgan, and I will see you in the next.